welcome. Which Challenger?
Yeah, good afternoon. Are you out North Channel?
No, we're main channel today, going out East Leap.
Main Channel, yeah, that's all correct, mate, thanks.
Ahoy, shipmates! Blimey, Disney Dream caught me on the hop there. I thought I was getting ahead of myself, being slightly prepared. I was just busy sorting out a few things, and next thing I know, I'm listening to the radio, and apparently Disney Dream's on the move. Crikey. She's off on a 4-night cruise to Spain today, calling in at La Coruna in Spain, and then coming back. Hopefully it's good weather. Chris from BTS, I heard he was on the radio just a second ago. He's had a word with the pilot and has asked that maybe we can have a bit more honkage as the ship passes Mayflower Park. Well, fingers crossed that'll be the case. Then at 5:30 we have on the other side of port the Explora 3, a brand new ship, first time in port. I think she's on her first cruise, or first or second cruise. I think it's the first cruise. It's a luxury ship there. But Disney Dream first. No haulage as of yet. Fortunately, the BTS radio is not working properly for me, so I'm not quite sure why. I occasionally get these problems. You can see the boat show is coming along thick and fast down there. Lots of pontoons going in. It's a bright sunny day here in the port of Southampton, although I have noticed temperatures are a bit cooler. It's still quite humid. Currently it is 31 in the captain's cabin. I was surprised it's that warm, actually. It doesn't feel too bad. Maybe I'm getting acclimatised to all this jolly decent weather we've been having. The outside microphone is on. Let me just check to make sure that's working. Yep, and a few software updates. And software updates are always a pain. If everything goes along nicely, you have a software update, and then all sorts of strangeness happens. Sometimes I'm sat here talking to myself for half an hour before I realise the microphone is no longer connected to the software. Right, I do have Paul from Love Cruise here, but I don't know where he is. I mean, he's on my computer, but I don't know how do I get him up on the screen. Nope, that's not it. Let's try something else. How do I get him up? Where's little Paul in his little box? Come on. If I put you up there, okay. Then where's little Paul? There he is, over here somewhere. Here he is, over here. Move you over there. I think that works now. Yeah, there he is. Found you. Hello? Can't hear you though, Paul. Maybe we can. Anyway, Paul's back. Can we hear him? Can we hear little Paul? Oh my, actually, I've just noticed it is getting hotter in my cabin here. So he should be on my button. Yeah, I can make him come and go. Right, okay, we seem to have a sound problem with Paul. We investigate that in a second. No haulage as yet from Disney Dream. Shocking behaviour. Move this here, move that there. Right, that's why can't we hear Paul? Or can we hear Paul? And I can't hear Paul. Well, that's always a potential. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Let me hide Paul when I fiddle with him. Aha! Got it. Gotcha now. Right. I think this will work. All right, give that a go, Paul. Might be able to hear you now. Yep. Can we hear you? Oh, no, I can't hear you. Oh, I think I can.
Here I am.
Hooray!
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, can you
It's
not
working from this end.
Oh, hang on. Right, more settings to change.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You should be able to hear me. Why can't you hear me?
Good. I've muted myself because I was listening to myself very delayed on the stream.
I think you should be able to hear me now.
I can.
Ah, there we go. Technology, isn't it marvellous? We were just about to have a little test before I went live, and quite literally, the Disney Dream decided to leave early.
James Dawson makes a very valid point in the chat. Takes me off the screen while you're fiddling with me. That's a concern.
No one wants to see that, do they?
No.
Good. All right, so I can hear you, you can hear me, and I think everyone can hear us all.
Excellent.
Excellent. Good. Now, I haven't heard any haulage yet from Disney Dream. It's off to Spain for a short cruise. How much are we looking at for that? Oh, 4,691. And that is for a family of 4. Paul and I decided that family of prices seemed the most appropriate way to go with that, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's most likely you do get adults and things, just adult couples and things that go, or friends or whatever. So there's lots of Disney adults in the world.
Are you mostly booking? Are you mostly booking families on board?
Don't book a lot of Disney, to be honest.
Oh really? Okay.
Because we've got such a small window in the UK, and I predominantly do bookings from Southampton and from the UK, and they are a considered expense. I think that's the nice way of looking at it. Yeah, I don't book a lot, to be honest.
Okay.
But quite happy to change that if anyone wants to go and play.
Absolutely. Or they should make code 10Gamer. Welcome aboard, Shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Addicted to Disney saying that there's horns. I can't hear anything. I wonder if we've had this problem before where I think people on board the ship hear the horns out of the PA system, but there's no external horns. Let's see, we've got the Explora 3 ready to go next. Do you know much about the Explora 3?
No, it's very nice. Looks very nice as well.
It's bigger than
I think there's a hint of Cunard about her. I think about the design.
It's bigger than I was expecting.
Colour scheme. They're sort of not quite yachts. They're like mega yachts, I suppose you'd almost call it. But they're sort of small cruise ships, but big, enormous yachts. But yeah, I think it looks very nice. I had one of our shipmates that watches the channel regularly with her sister was in, I want to say Lisbon, maybe, and they docked on Queen Anne right beside her, and well, within view, and they said, "Oh no, we want to go on that next." So,
well, I know you have sent over some pricing for me, and it does seem as though it's the more premium offering, but equally, there's a lot included. You put up one of those little slides about what's included. Cause I think that's I think if you compared it to a more mainstream line and included everything, there's probably not such the massive difference that you'd think.
No, that's often the thing. And then you put on that little premium for having that much extra space and the quality of service that you just can't get on the bigger ships. A lot of them do try, and a lot of them do a very, very good job. But when you've got a lot more crew and a lot more space and less passengers, then you do, by design, get a lot better service. You know, and everything that you want is available straight away. So, yeah, it does look very nice. And the design as well, really smart.
They've got a number of ships, haven't they? The Explora.
3 so far.
Yeah.
They're going with the Mein Schiff numbering tactics. The next one coming is, would you believe, Explorer 4?
No way.
And then they've got another one after that. Yeah. Then Explorer 5, and there's rumour of another one after that. And I don't think you're going to guess what that one's called.
Living the dream.
Explorer 6.
Oh, they messed that up, haven't they? What? So I don't know much about Explorer. I don't know that we've had an Explorer in port before.
I don't think we have actually at all.
No, I don't think we have.
No, but it's a shame we didn't get water salute this morning actually. But the tugs were busy rushing off to go and do other things.
I did ask shipmate Daniel's Life, who works on Bargate, and he said it's more down to if there's time for them to do it in their schedule.
Yes, they shared a little video of them rushing off to go to their ro-ro, I think, this morning.
Oh, right. Excellent.
They were going to attend to that tug-related things rather than fun things.
Well, I don't have the radio on because I've broken it at the moment, but I'm guessing
well done.
Disney's going to be quite busy.
Yes. Yeah, most of the ones that are... when I've been putting adverts together for it, you'll notice I've put for next season for Disney Wish because the rest of this season are pretty much fully booked.
They're all fully booked.
There's sort of bits and bobs of availability here and there, but
oh yes, so I see.
Got to get in quickly.
So the one for the one, I think this is the next one, isn't it? Yes, 21st of August, 3 nights. Other grades are full.
Yes, I think there was one. I saw like the owner's suite or one of the top end suites that became available and then I think went again. You have to excuse Alfie in the background. He's huffing at something at the front door.
So I think you're
making his guest appearance.
I think your dog cancellation software is working.
Oh, good.
Isolating the woofer.
Yes. He does this little huff before he barks. He just sort of builds up. But yeah, so yes, that one. I'm sure it did have a very high end cabin available, but somebody high end has come in and took it away again quickly.
Gosh. Oh, I can hear some tunage. Hang on. Incoming horns. There's a slightly broken camera at the moment. Looks like we've got passenger and crew numbers as well. 3,863 passengers, 1,446 crew.
She'd be full.
Just my camera's gone offline. Just. Very, very faint today. No, I can't hear it today. There was one, but it was very faint. I think the wind is in the wrong direction. Yeah, the wind's blowing from the north, so it's blowing the noise away. That's not what
Chris
it was.
sort that part out as well.
Yeah, that would be better.
Chris at VTS sort that.
You would think so. It would make a lot more sense. Right, let's get the camera back up again. Occasionally, box cam goes offline. I've never quite worked out why. I think there's a dodgy connection somewhere, but it's only every now and again. Yeah. So that was that's a shame. That was no. Shipmate Lord Bennett says we're flying your flag. Whereabouts are you then, shipmate? You've got to give me a pointer. Really know where you are on board.
They're in their lounge at home.
Yes. difficult to see. So anyway, that's a concierge family with VWW veranda.
Shall I translate?
You can translate. You can be there.
There's only so much room I can put
sure.
the names when they have long names. It's a concierge family ocean view with veranda.
Ah. Okay, that's 4 people, two adults.
Yeah.
2 children. From 6698. Marvellous. What else? Did you say you've got some for next year? No Disney Dream. Westbound Transatlantic.
I think there was one in there. Can't remember now. It was in the wee small hours of this morning that I did those.
We can see the old Disney chap on the stern there. Whatever it is. Mickey Chappie. Oh, I can see a flag. I see a flag. Marvellous. Union Jack on the stern. Oh, great location for a cabin. Look at the size of that balcony. That's not going to be...
gigantic.
That's not a normal cabin, is it? Is that the slightly special ones on the corners?
That's got to be a suite.
Yeah. Do you get a butler as well on Disney? Or is that... not? It's not a butler type ship.
Do you know, I don't know. You probably do, but I very much doubt they're called a butler. Probably a dream maker or something along those lines. Or a
yeah. A wish fulfiller.
Bobbity-boo maker. I don't know.
Oh, they're getting a wave now. It seems to me that there's an adult and two children, and it looks like the adult's way more excited than the two children.
Kids just go along with it.
Yeah. What are you doing, Mum? Excellent. Was she their shipmate? I'm not quite sure which shipmate that is.
Excellent waving as well.
Good quality waving. It's definitely picked up in here, temperature-wise. It was a little bit fresh this morning. I did almost consider closing the porthole in my cabin. Glad I didn't.
No. First thing I do when I get up is fling all the windows open. Try and get some fresh air in the morning.
Okay, so that's a westbound transatlantic, so that's when she's repositioning. I'm not sure if she's playing more horns. I can't hear. I can just every now and then think I can hear something on the outside microphone, but no, I don't think so. Shipmates addicted to Disney said that cabin is a normal one. You got to be careful.
But it goes quickly though.
I bet it does. There's lots of experts in the chat.
Absolutely.
Shipmate Lord Bennett says top deck under the yellow three funnels. Yeah, what? There are no yellow
There's
funnels.
three little thingamabobs on the side, isn't there? I think they're more decorative than functional. I think they're far from the actual funnels.
Okay. What, forwards or backwards? I don't.
I'm waiting for it to pivot a little bit more before I spot them. They're the sort that you might see in a cartoon with somebody popping out.
Oh, I think I can see where, yeah. Yes, I see it all. Yes.
Near the forward funnel.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see where you are. I wonder if it'd be like my friends where they're on the wrong side of the ship. I think that's the three funnels they mean, I would think.
Yes. I can see Mickey ears on someone. Bring along.
Can you?
Just to the left of those. Again, that looked like an adult.
Yeah, most of the people wearing the Mickey ears do seem to be adults. Well, I can't see you, shipmate.
Right.
I'm looking at the vents under the funnel, but I don't see you. I assume you mean forward funnel, or do you mean aft funnel? It's very difficult to know where to look if I don't know where to look. Got some wavers on the stern. I actually thought that the transatlantic repositioning cruise here for Disney was actually some of the best values of all their cruises.
Absolutely.
It's not much more. It's not much more than the 3 nights to Belgium.
No. By the time you put a flight, I suppose by the time you put a flight for a family on.
Yeah.
But then again, you would have to for a couple or, whatever amount of people are going. So
Yeah.
it's
Interesting.
all relative.
Okay, so that's a repositioning cruise. That's a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 children from 4,400. 5,000 for a balcony. 13 nights on board. You'd be all Disneyed out by then, surely. Or would you end up going to
There's lots to do.
Disney World once you arrive in Florida?
You could do, couldn't you? Or
What's going on down here?
one of the others. Universal.
Small little boats. Well, I've looked at the aft funnel. I can't see anyone there. Unfortunately, you need to tag my name because there's so many comments. I can't read them all while operating the computer and moving the camera and doing everything. So I can only glance down quickly if I see an orange.
Shush. Like you, the dog.
No, I can't see where they are. That's a great area there to be up there.
Spike was saying the aft funnel. We were looking at the forward funnel.
So that's what I'm saying. You need to tell me where to look.
Yeah, on the rear funnel, the camera's on the front funnel. Spike says.
Okay, good old Spike there. Still can't see anyone. Is it the forward funnel they've now made into a suite, haven't they? Is it on this ship or is it on the other one?
I think they were slowly going through most of them.
Ah, I see.
Extra revenue. Monty says near the rear.
Oh, I see.
Rear funnel.
I think I've got them now.
Where the supports are.
Ah, yeah. I think I've got you. It's just
yes.
difficult to see. There's all sorts of glass and things, quite a lot of reflection. I think that's where they are. Roughly in the centre of the screen, I did see something that looked like a flag. Well, we can see some people waving. I'm guessing that's where they are. And where are they off to? Off to La Coruna in Spain. For some more hot weather.
Lovely. Yeah. It's actually been a little bit cooler here in sunny outskirts of Bognor Regis.
Sunny outskirts of Bognor Regis. Sunniest place in the UK, Bognor Regis.
Yes, most sunshine hours.
Do you notice?
Apparently. Yeah, actually, I do sometimes. People say, it's raining in Portsmouth or something like that. And I think, it's still sunny here. But I don't go comparing. Phone people up locally. What's the weather like where you are? But especially at the moment, it just feels like there's entirely too much.
Yes, I agree.
I'm over it now. I'm ready for the rain now. For a little bit.
Right, so that's Disney Dreams, headed off early. Unfortunately, I missed the sort of beginning, and I think she did honk her horn. I think I heard 2 tunes, but the wind's in the wrong direction, unfortunately, today. In fact, I did smell, when I was out early and I came back in, just before I came back in, I could smell a bit of smoke again, I think, from the New Forest.
Oh.
So, Disney Dream, westbound. I suppose it's difficult to take the children out of school for 13 nights for that one, isn't it?
Yes, that's the thing. Depends if they're... that might be why it's so cheap, because they're so heavily focused on children.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's only so many adults that you can attract to go on Disney for 13 nights.
Indeed. Right.
They've got all the normal things that you'd expect on a cruise ship, as well as a plethora of children. You've got the spas and adult only areas and all sorts of things in that respect. So it's I think when they were first designing ships and things, they realised that adults would get Disneyed out potentially, so they needed to make that bit of space. And of course, they're the ones that are paying the bill for the children to come along.
They're the ones paying the bills, aren't they? All right, so we got. So you say we're more or less booked out for this season, but we've got
pretty much. There weren't many to pick from,
but we've got one for next year on Disney Wish.
Yeah, little short one. Very much about the destination being the ship, really. I think.
Yes.
No one else does it quite like Disney does it.
No.
Yes, Addicted to Disney in the chat makes a good point. They don't have casinos on board Disney ships.
Oh, okay. No casinos. That makes sense.
You might get two kids, one standing on top of the other in a long raincoat, trying to gamble
Sounds like I've seen that somewhere before.
in a cartoon.
Ship Explain says no casinos, no alcoholic drinks package. Oh, so you just have to sort of pay as you go. I don't
See, that's how little I know about Disney on that respect. I wasn't sure of that, but there you go.
I remember.
Spike says.
I remember somebody saying that they did some really good cocktails on board. Shipmate addicted to Disney. I don't quite know where addicted to Disney gets their information, but they are. We have certain members of and certain shipmates on board that have their speciality. Addicted to Disney definitely has a speciality for Disney. Addicted to Disney says that one of the cruises that does not show on the website is a 7-night sailing departing on the 31st of August to Northern Europe, as is an exclusive charter cruise for Disney Vacation Club members. I don't know what Disney Vacation Club members are. I guess it's a
people that are just as addicted to Disney as addicted to Disney is.
whole ship full of them.
Like a club card, but very good. But no, it's part of it's the Disney thing that you get points and memberships and lots of good stuff. So they reward people by putting them on there. Again, I don't know a huge amount because I don't sell those ones because I can't.
Would they be
Vacation Club members? So.
Yeah, would that be direct to consumer then? Would it?
Yes, they'll approach all the club members and offer it to them. So
okay.
In that, yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Sorry, just putting the dog back in the bed.
Oh, we can't hear him.
I've got noise cancellation on, so it must be good.
I think it is, yeah. It's obviously they've included some woof software, anti-woof. That's the Red Falcon there. It's very sunny on this camera. I don't want to complain about the sun, but there are lots of things included with the Disney cruises. I don't know why we don't get fireworks in Europe. Bit of a shame.
Someone wrote a letter somewhere, I reckon.
Yep. I'm struggling with internet down at Netley, but good news, the British Telecom have actually suggested that they should upgrade to fibre, so that should be good for there. I just need fibre down at Itchin, and we'll be all good.
How far is Itchin from Netley? Just run a big long wire. Be fine.
It's not far. It's not far at all. I noticed the Europa 3.
Explorer 3.
Explorer 3.
We're back on the Iona Avia.
Yeah, well, it's 32 centigrade in the cabin, and I know once it gets over 30, I just lose it. The old brain starts to the IQ goes through the floor. I don't even know what I was going to say about Explorer 3 now. Oh, she's
Explorer 3.
She's leaving slightly early, 3:30, 5:30.
Yeah, definitely need a bag of ice cubes or something on the back of your neck.
Yeah, I need some air conditioning, I think.
Yes.
Although if I buy a air conditioning unit, it'll certainly be the coldest summer on record next summer.
Absolutely. But then how smug will you be the summer after that when no one can get one?
That's true.
Got one. I was wondering what that full container ship was about when it pulled into port the other day, if it was full of air conditioning units.
Maybe. It was very full though, wasn't it?
Well, really, very.
Yes, normally they've got different lumps and bumps in there where they're not full stacks of containers, but that one, the containers were right the way to the top, all over it. Very impressive. Shipmate Ahoy Cruises and Planes says they set fireworks off from Rotterdam from the side when we left the other day. Oh, okay. Okay,
so it's more from the shore side or port side than from the ship itself. Good though.
shipmates addicted to Disney, of course, they know. Change in maritime law. Apparently, they did fireworks in 23 sailings, but haven't been able to do so since. Obviously, the Americans are more laxed with their maritime law.
Saying nothing.
Well, it's normally the other way around, isn't it? Normally, they've got all sorts of rules and regulations in the States.
Yeah. The CDC. They like to go and visit ships in the States.
Okay, so we got Disney Wish next year.
Yes.
Do you know what's coming the year after?
I don't think we do yet, no.
No, 'cause it's that sort of time of year where they start to bring out the programs, don't they, for sort of 2028.
Celebrity, you get the people that are, companies that are particularly early with their itineraries. I think Ambassador must have been the earliest that I'd seen.
Yes.
This year, released like up to 2029, which I know is gives you palpitations thinking that far ahead.
It does.
But then, there you go. Addicted to Disney 2028 is Disney Wish as well.
There we go. Yes, I did notice the other day. Was it the which cruise was that? Was it which cruise had their new timetable coming out?
Celebrity are releasing 2028, and there was a mention of 29, but it'll probably be early end of 29. Right. They normally go up to kind of April, where the season changes, before they do all the transatlantics and things. Royal Caribbean are very late normally as well. They'd normally release theirs sort of late September, mid to late September, which is the one I'm always interested in. I'm always having to wait.
Right. Just moving some cameras around. Got it. Right. That's that sorted. That's that one. Is the other one in the right place? Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, I thought I was ahead of schedule and then noticed that she was already departing early.
Got a habit of doing that, haven't they?
The shipmate Nicholas also says Captain likes the Cow's fireworks video. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I was out there with Wingman testing a remote broadcasting unit, which seems to work well, so I'll probably try and do some more things out from the water. Not quite sure what. There's not much going on for the rest of the year. There's a few races around the Isle of Wight and so on. I was hoping to cover Bramblebank cricket match, but it went ahead without me knowing.
Went and held it without you.
It did.
Selfish. It's normally well publicised, isn't it? But except on this occasion, when it was the best year for it.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the weather was perfect, the tide was low. Yeah. Very annoying.
It's no fun with good conditions, though, is it? You need to get water over the top of your wellies and things.
Well, actually, I don't mind the water as much. The water last year was fine. The water was quite warm. It was the freezing rain that came down that was slightly off-putting. I was so cold. People complained the camera was shaking. It wasn't the camera that was shaking. It was me. It was me, and then I was shaking the camera. Addiction to Disney's helping, answering all sorts of questions in the chat. I can't keep up. Shipmate Spike says
yes. Come again.
Shield Hall. Yeah, we'll be on Shield Hall, testing the live stream from Shield Hall. That's probably the first in anger test. Try to work out where Shield Hall is. She's out there somewhere. Oh, there she is. She's just rounding Cowshot. She might be over there. Yep, there she is. Oh, that's annoying because she'll be a long way from our microphones, but I suspect she's going to give Disney a good old hooting.
We need to coordinate that.
Yeah.
Speak to the skipper of Shield Hall.
Yep. Shipmate Addicted Disney's has been on 12 Disney cruises already and has another 6 booked. Wow.
Well,
That is
no point in me trying to answer anything.
no,
Because
definitely
they
addicted.
will definitely know better.
Yeah.
Nice.
So is there anything exciting happening in the world of cruise at the moment?
We are waiting for new ships. MSC World Asia is about to launch, or has. She's the new enormous one from MSC. I saw something the other day of them lowering the Dragon onto. She's got like a, I want to say crystal, but it's not. It's like mirrored kind of looking enormous Dragon being lowered down. She's got a similar design to the Royal Caribbean Oasis class ships, where you've got a hole in the middle, essentially.
Oh, right.
So they were lowering it down through there onto the promenade kind of bit down the bottom. Looked very good.
Well, that's a big ship then.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's their biggest. Might be wrong, but I'm sure it is. There was World Europa, which was their biggest, and then Asia is now the biggest. There's World America as well. Not sure which is the biggest, but all of a similar size. And obviously Explora 3 coming in today. That was a good thing to see.
Explora 3, yep.
And we're getting Explorer 4 and Explorer 5 doing Southampton itineraries as well, which is good, over the next couple of years, 27 and 28.
Okay, because I think Explorer 3 is only here twice, I think. When it was at VTS.
Yes.
And she heads off over to North America.
I can't remember if she's coming back next year for maybe 1 or 2, and then the Explorer 4.
Oh, I didn't know that far.
Some of those adverts I gave you, I sent over, I think. Oh, I'm going to have to look now, out of curiosity. But yeah, it's nice that they're deciding, because they're growing pretty aggressively, I suppose would be the word. They're building ships faster than you can shake a stick.
How long have they been going as Explorer?
Not very long, only a few years.
Yeah.
But it's an offshoot of MSC. They own Explorer, and they've got very deep pockets. So they decided, let's do an ultra luxury or a premium luxury, or whichever they decide to call it.
Who do you think they're competing with?
I think they're going to be, from what I can gather, they're sort of Oceania, that kind of market, and maybe not quite as high end as someone like Silversea or Regent Seven Seas. But they're definitely a premium line. Going by their prices, certainly, but from the service on board and things like that. But they tend to try not to do the same journey twice, apparently, which don't know how sustainable that is by the time they start building more and more ships. But yeah,
I had a quick look through some of their itineraries for Explorer 3, and they're not. I knew nothing about it. Sometimes I quite like not knowing anything about something and making my own opinion. And I just from the name Explorer 3, I just imagined it was more of an explorer, ice-breaking class ship, like some of the other ones we see coming out of Portsmouth, the National Geographic ones and all those sorts of sorts of ones. But they just generally seem to go to quite normal ports. When I was looking through the list,
they tend to do what they call journeys. Most of the itineraries that I gave you ads for or example pricing for have got really long titles. And it started with an extended journey to, and or extended journey to explore something. So they're trying to go with making it more of a exploration. A lot of the cruises are like one way, which you can double up and come back again on some of them, but they tend to be heading off to go and do something. Like some of the ports, again on the ads, there was some that I thought, never even heard of that one, but it's like in the fjords. They're going a bit deeper into the fjords again because they've got the smaller ships,
slightly smaller.
Yeah, and then they're going for sort of a family market as well.
Oh, really?
To try and be a bit, because again, not many of the luxury lines do that. Although they will, you can take children on board. Not a lot of them have got many child-friendly areas, I suppose, or much of a kids' entertainment program and things. So again, I think they're that size that there's just enough space to put in a bit of an area for children and things. So,
well, Oceania have banned children.
Yeah. Yes, which isn't an entirely awful thing, is it?
No, I was surprised though, because a couple of times I've been on board, I've asked, and you do see the odd child here and there, but they're very quiet and keep themselves to themselves. So I'm guessing there's been some problem.
I think that's the difference.
Yeah, shipmate addicted to Disney. Well, she's got some tips. Just a tip for when the Wish is in port. Her horns are located in a Mickey-shaped holder, which is located on the forward area of deck 14 of the ship. Blimey. I think you should work for Disney Shipping Company, Cruise Company. You know more than all the staff.
Staff come looking for addicted to Disney when they don't know something.
Yeah.
Where do we find the cutlery in this restaurant?
Yes. I've noticed that there is a shipmate. Oh, there was a shipmate in the hatch there on Explorer 3. She was due away at 6, and she's now revised timetable to 5:30.
Just looking at some images of the aft, and she's got a lovely, like you quite often say about Queen Mary 2 and things like that. They've got the raked kind of aft with the nice pool area on the back.
Yes.
She's got the similar shape to that area on the back, which is really nice to see.
Oh, has she?
Definitely a yacht kind of feel to her.
To be honest, I've not actually looked much.
I think I sent, yesterday I sent a couple of pictures.
Yeah, you sent some nice images over, yeah.
2 of which were with an aft kind of view, but this image I'm looking at the moment's like an aerial kind of view, which is, it's got a pool on the back.
Oh, I can see someone. I've not seen many people on their decks, and on their cabins, on their balconies. I'm wondering if we'll have any flags. Suspect I know the answer to that one. Well, there's a few people out.
I thought she was moving then for a moment.
No, she's due away any moment. Unfortunately, I've broken the radio when as per usual, the VTS radio server was moaning at me very impatiently that it needed some software updates, and it demanded that I ran the software updates there and then, or it was going to do it all by itself at some point.
Yeah.
So I ran the updates.
That's where it begins.
And then and now afterwards I can't hear it. I can't quite work out which bit's gone wrong. If it's the Discord bit or the other bit. Shipmate Addicted to Disney says, when you eat, sleep, drink Disney, run a YouTube channel and a website, and go to parks and cruises, you learn a lot of things. Oh, I see. Oh, you've got your own YouTube channel. Well, that would explain a lot then. Let's have a quick look, see what's on your YouTube channel. Oh, no, that didn't.
I suspect Disney things.
I suspect you're right. Let's have a look. What's Addicted to Disney got? Oh, yes. You are absolutely right. Disney things. Oh, all sorts of interesting Disney things. Well, I think if you are interested in Disney, going on a Disney cruise, you might want to check out Addicted to Disney's YouTube channel. Clearly knows a lot going on there. Shipmate Annette's asking how many Explorer ships are there. I noticed one of the shipmates said Explorer. Someone said Explorer. Well, no, hang on, Explorer 5 in 2028, and then someone said Explorer.
Explorer 4. Yep, she's with us September. No, somebody actually did comment. Explorer 4, 30th of April. There you go. She's in Southampton. Hopefully, she won't get stuck away in berth 39 rather. She might get put somewhere up where you can see her.
Yeah, and you say there's a whole load coming. 3, 4, 5, and 6. or 7.
Yes. Yep. 6 is the latest one, as far as I know. But yeah, MSC with their very deep pockets have decided that actually this is working quite well. So let's build a load more.
Well, I mean, they do know how to run a cruise ship, don't they? So
they've got a little bit of a habit, certainly with their large ships, of pinching ideas from other ships and other cruise lines of what works. And oh yes, we'll do that. It's a very good idea. We'll do that as well. Like the Oasis class with the gap in the middle, where you've got a sort of promenade that's like an open street. They've pinched that idea and then a couple of other things, but makes for quite a good ship if you've got all the best of other things.
I was going to go on one of those ships in Florida last year. I don't remember which one it was. I remember asking you. Oh, actually, it might be this year. Can't remember. I did ask you about some pricing for it. I don't even remember which ship it was. Probably not. It was in. It was in Florida. It was the not the newest one, but like the one before the newest one. From
Wonder of the Seas. Icon
yes,
of the Seas?
that's it. Something like that. Yes.
Icon.
No, I don't think it was Icon. I think it might be Wonder. It was the one with the massive, great glass dome at the front.
Yes, yeah, that would be one of the Icon class.
Yeah.
So Wonder would have been. Icon was the first, then it was Wonder.
Yeah, I think
it
was
there's
Wonder.
a few of them now.
Well, I really quite fancied the idea of looking, because I don't know how that central street thing works, being all open. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if you've had any feedback from customers.
I've been on Harmony of the Seas, which is one of the Oasis class. And that's got a similar thing. And it's quite surreal, because they've got like a living wall on it, which has got plants and things all growing out of it. X amount of 1,000 plants all growing out of this wall, which is very peculiar, and trees and a shrubbery, I think. But it's really odd to be wandering along this sort of promenade street kind of thing. Hang on a second. He's woofing again.
I can hear that. That one is coming through your noise cancellation.
He was getting quite excited about it. So it's quite a surreal experience to be wandering along. Like, they've got a big carousel on one of them. Oh well, a couple of them. And then you'll walk past a diner and like Jamie's Italian on one of them, and like a Central Park basically is
Jamie's Italian,
one element. Yes. Even though they've still got them on some of the ships, which is peculiar because obviously the chain is defunct now.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
But it's nice. Obviously, that's why they're not really suited to the British market. Which was probably why you won't see one. But Legend of the Seas is the newest, and she's in Barcelona this season and next year as well. Obviously, the weather's a little bit more clement than it is here. So just because there's so much open to the elements. So if it rains on the whole ship.
Okay. There's a question there for you, Paul, from Andrea, saying, repeating as you've missed my question. Oh, dear.
Sorry.
Considering Explora as an alternative to the Cunard Queen's Grill, but put off by the Explorer focusing on families, is that really their passenger mix?
I've not looked thoroughly into Explorer yet, but a friend of mine in the industry went with her adult daughter and said it was amazing. It's not overrun with kids, and as the captain said a minute ago, on that kind of line, you generally, if you get children on board, they're generally sort of well behaved. What's the word I'm looking for? Well behaved. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, and you don't tend, because because it is so expensive, you don't tend to get so many either. I think that's with some of the other lines that are more affordable, you do tend to get a lot more children on board, don't you? And I think that when you get lots of children together, they turn into feral packs of children.
Exactly that.
Turns into that Lord of the Flies, doesn't it?
That's also, I was just thinking that. I couldn't remember the name of it. Before you know it, you're overrun.
Yeah, there'd be Piggy there, stealing Piggy's glasses to make a fire.
But yeah, they're definitely a luxury line, and therefore children will be entertained, but quietly in a corner somewhere or in a dedicated area, because they don't want to upset people that paid a heck of an amount of money for a very large suite.
Yes.
They don't want, children should be seen and not heard. It's that old phrase, wasn't it?
It is indeed. Yeah, I did have a quick look through the Explorer's website. And it does look very good.
Even the brochure, I've got the digital version of the brochure, and that looks very swish as well. It's all very navy and gold. That kind of what's it like embossing, that kind of, yeah, I know what I mean. It all looks very nice. So
It's
even the ship just looks stunning itself.
It does. It's not moved yet either. Explorer 3. Certainly looking a bit choppy out there in the Solent today. The wind has picked up. Shipmate David Adams says there were very few children on Explorer 2 when we were on there. Yes, I mean that's what I was surprised at with Oceania, because every time I've been on there for a ship tour, the question always gets asked about children, and they pretty much get the same reply that yes, there is normally a handful of children, they're all very well behaved, and no one really noticed them. So I'm surprised they went to the length of banning them. So, well, I guess
you can get more out of an adult, can't you, with drinks and things like that?
I guess so. It could also be the fact that, as the shipmate was asking the question there, if you know there's children on board, you might already have a false idea of what it might be like if you've never been.
Yeah.
Preconception, that's what I was after.
That's the word.
Yeah, it's like I say, captain's brain doesn't function very well when it's hot. And, in case you're wondering, shipmates, I'm the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live and direct from the port of Southampton. It's about an hour, well, just over an hour into the broadcast. If you had just over an hour on the Captain's Banner Bingo, you are the winner.
Just a follow-up question to Andrea, who's asking Butler from Penthouse upwards. Yes, it's from the owners' residences and ocean residences. So yeah, not the basic. They're all suites, basically. All the cabins on the ship have got suite after their name. But again, it's something that I'm learning. I've got a webinar coming up shortly, actually, because they've not really been from Southampton, and they've not been very much on my radar. But since I knew Explorer 3 was coming, I thought, start looking into them then. So yeah, but they've loads of inclusions on board, which again, when we get to that, I'm sure Captain's got a little slide.
I saw you did decide for that. It was excellent, because it saves me the hassle of trying to work out what it's all about.
Yes, exactly. We do need to try and make the captain's life easier.
Yes, I certainly do. Yeah, certainly choppy out there in the Solent.
I saw another question, actually. Carol Finnis was asking, she's on Liberty of the Sea soon as a solo 70 plus. Hope she hasn't made a mistake. It won't be the quietest ship you've ever been on. They are more lively Royal Caribbean ships, but you're not it's not enforced fun, if you know what I mean. So if you like people watching and the things going on and watching people enjoy themselves, then you can do that. And there's plenty of little places to tuck yourself away and curl up with the book and things like that. So yeah, they are a family friendly cruise line, but there's lots of things to do as an adult as well, and some adult only areas, again, solarium and things, which is good. So no, haven't made a mistake.
Is there an adult only area?
Yes, yeah, there's a couple. I think, if I remember rightly, I might be mistaking it for quantum class ships, but I'm sure there's the adult only solarium on there, and then you've got a couple of little sort of areas that kids wouldn't necessarily enjoy. Put it that way.
Yes.
So
I noticed shipmate Daniel Elliott's asking, it's about time that P&O brought out a new ship. There's nothing planned for P&O, is there?
No, I think the chance of them getting something new is if Carnival Corporation, who owns P&O, Cunard, Carnival, etc. I think it's if they decide that one of their ships can go to P&O. I think one that they've got on order or something like that, because I think that's how most of the ships have ended up at P&O. Certainly, I think it was Arcadia was going to be a Cunard ship until the last minute, and then I can never remember if it was Arcadia or Aurora. I'm sure it's Arcadia though. That was going to be Queen Elizabeth, and then they decided at the last minute, nope, we need a bigger ship for the Cunard one, so P&O can have that. So, hence why she's a bit Cunard shaped.
Ah, okay, yes, I had heard that.
And they were designed to go a bit faster and things, so they could cross the Bay of Biscay quickly, because they knew it was going to be ex-Southampton itineraries mostly. So, yeah, they're a bit more streamlined and quicker.
Shipmate Crafty Fizzy Wizzy says, evening, Captain and Paul, Blue Spanner crew and shipmates. What a lovely ship. Is Disney or P&O best?
Is Disney or P&O best? Depends what you want, really. If you want lots of Disneyness, definitely Disney. If you don't want so much Disney, then P&O, I would say.
But I'd also say that Disney is a more premium offering, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's. I mean, they're very good at what they do, Disney, and that's why they can charge what they do. Obviously, you've got all the characters and meet and greets. You know, if you imagined going to Disneyland and then put that all on a ship, then you know you look at the price that you'd pay just for an entry to Disney World or Disneyland Paris or wherever it is. You know, it's something that you just can't get anywhere else. And obviously, Disney has had that reputation for a long time. And they do cruises just as well as you would expect on land from Disney World or any of the Disney places. So yeah, I think if you like Disney, go on Disney.
Christopher in the chat there from VTS is giving us some pertinent updates I can't quite see. He says the air bridge is in on Explora and the linesmen are ready. Explorer due away shortly. Normally I can tell when there's a shipmate in the hatch there. It's normally a good sign that the ship's about to depart. A couple of people walking about.
Chris a VTS cam to take into work with him. Or point it out the window.
Yes, I should do. The VTS office is at the end of the ocean terminal, so they get a really good view of the ships on the ocean terminal. Shipmate Tedet's asking, will the MSC World Asia visit Southampton when it's done with the sea trial in France? Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they tease us.
Oh, he's heading to the keyboard.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sometimes they do pop in, don't they? We have had ships pop in just once and then disappear.
Not scheduled, unfortunately.
Oh.
It's doing Western Med, operating out of Barcelona and Marseille and Genoa. So she's from France. She'll go back that way.
Okay. I've got Ex's Ben Carriage addition to the radio. I've got the radio off at the moment because I can't turn it on or off very easily because it's sort of half broken. But Ex's Ben Carriage says, small technical hitch on Explorer 3. They've just radioed in. Shipmate Spike, he went on Disney. He says, as a Disney fan, the Disney ship was great. There we go.
I think I'd quite enjoy it as well. I've been to Disney without children because I don't have any. And the people frown when you take in theirs, to be honest. And I really enjoyed it. Yeah, me and the other half, we act like big kids for a week or 4 days or whatever. And yeah. I think there's a picture of me somewhere with a Sorcerer's Apprentice hat on with Mickey ears on it.
Well, you think you need to put that in the Discord.
Oh, there's one of me in with the princess one on as well, but we won't go there.
Oh, I didn't realise it was that sort of cruise.
No, that was just Paris.
Gosh, shipmate Austin says they are on Friday. They're on a ship. Oh, Friday week they're on a ship, and they have a Sussex flag. Oh, good. And shipmate Ahoy Cruises and Planes says, when I was on board Britannia and the captain was saying cheer for your favourite ship, Iona and Avia, no noise, and he said they get a hard time. I suspect the trouble with Iona and Avia is they're sort of big, don't have quite the soul of the smaller ships. They've got a bit more personality.
Yes. Yeah, they're made for mass market sort of. I think I stick to it. I often use it, and I stick to it. I'd say Avia and Iona are lovely ships, but I compare them to rich tea biscuits. You're very happy. They do everything right. There's nothing wrong with them. And you'd quite happily eat an entire packet of them with enough tea. But then when someone offers you a jammy dodger or a chocolate chip cookie, you think, I'm tempted.
Shipmate Hands Off Moxing asking, is Explorer 3 a new ship? Yes, she's indeed. I think it's her first cruise today, isn't it, on Explorer 3?
She went from where she was built. I think she went from somewhere Italy-wise to Lisbon, and then from Lisbon to here.
Yeah, I think she stopped in at France on the way. I was trying to find some information about her, but I got interrupted by Disney departing early. There we go. Yeah, so she left Barcelona at the beginning of August. Been around Portugal, Bilbao, Bordeaux in France, and then over here to Southampton.
They tend to do a lot more ports, the smaller ships. They tend to sort of hug the coasts wherever they're going.
That's true, yes.
And visit all the smaller ports, because I suppose you don't really want to be wide out at open sea if you can help it. Well, they're obviously built very well and they've got all the stabilisation and everything. Just the very fact that they're smaller ships means you will feel more movement.
Yeah.
So
you're
if you
certainly
can
right.
avoid that, then yeah.
She's definitely called in some different. So she started off in Barcelona and Mallorca, fairly typical. But Porto Banús, that's very unusual. That's where all the super yachts are, in Porto Banús. Then Tangier in Morocco, not that popular. Cadiz in Spain, fairly popular. And then Portimão in Portugal, haven't seen that one before. Lisbon in Portugal, Porto in Portugal, La Coruña in Spain, Bilbao in Spain, Bordeaux in France, and then Saint-Jean-de-Luz in France, and then over to Southampton. So yeah, a few more unusual destinations. I noticed she's only got a top speed of 18 knots. That's the Explorer 3 we're talking about.
I was watching something the other day that said that a lot of them can physically go a lot faster, but they just don't. Like, they're faster than their build speeds.
Yes, they normally have like a service speed and an actual top speed. So the service speed is the speed they can run at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without any problems. Yes. And then I suppose if they actually need to, they can normally nudge it a knot or two faster to get away from some weather or something like that. Lovely.
It's quite funny how slow they were going when we were in coming out of COVID and we were first allowed to do sailings from the UK to nowhere. It was quite amusing how slowly a cruise ship could go, because it didn't have anywhere to go necessarily, so it just plodded along. I did a couple of those.
Did you?
Yeah, one on Virgin and one on Royal Caribbean.
Just up and down the English Channel and back.
Yeah, we went. The Virgin one went down to Cornwall, just off the end of. Is it Lizard Point? It's called down there.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, far away. Went down there, just sort of went into the channel a little bit and did a little bit of a whizzy roundy bit and trundled back again. A few knots. It wasn't very quick at all. It's quite funny. It was very surreal a couple of the days because the weather was so calm, but there was a bit of lingering mist. So it was very odd because we were hardly moving. So there was virtually no noise with the mist. And it was, it's almost a bit eerie, but quite nice at the same time. Strange.
Yeah, I guess not a lot of traffic out on the water.
Mm.
Shipmate Crofty Wizzy Wiz says, oh, thanking Spike because he's been useful apparently. He's going to look to book something next year. Well, don't forget, give Paul a call at Solent Ship Voyages. He'll point you in the right direction.
Absolutely. And well done, Spike. It's first time for everything. Checking. Very helpful, is Spike.
He is indeed. He knows. Again, he's another one of those that seems to know a lot of what's going on. So I don't know what the technical fault is with Explora 3.
Not enough caviar.
Yeah, I don't know what's on board food-wise. I was having a quick look through the website, but none of it sank in. Yeah, 32 and a half in the cabin now. I thought it was a cooler day today, but it's turned the corner.
Is that computer of yours wafting out warm air at you?
It is, just gently. It's not much, but it's surprising. It's only my cabin.
Chinese water torture.
Yeah, my cabin's only small, so by the time you've got all the screens on, which I don't suppose they're generating much, but it's probably a couple hundred watts of heat from the screen. You've got the captain's sweaty body in here, probably generating another 500 or 600 watts. And then the computer's probably consuming another 500-600 watts. So I've probably got sort of around 1 to 2 kilowatts of heating going on in my cabin. So it does heat up, like I say, noticeably quickly.
Mm. Oh, that's nice. Crafty Izzy Wizzy saying, I love how no question is ever silly in here.
No questions.
Yes, hopefully I can help you.
Yeah, exactly. No questions ever silly. If you don't know, you don't know. And sometimes even the silliest of questions actually quite a good question.
Mm. And even the person that does know didn't know at one point.
Yes.
I had to learn somewhere.
Oh, the Disney Dream heading off on her 5-day round trip to La Coruna. It seems like an odd place to go for 5 days. I don't know, just one stop. Maybe I don't know much about booking cruises, but I don't know.
Again, I think with Disney they can get away with it because so much is on the ship to do.
I guess so, yeah.
If they're in the Caribbean and things, they've got their private island and things, so they'd make that one of their stops, which keeps the Disney kind of experience going. Because obviously once you're off the ship, it's a lot less Disney. So they want their experience. You can't go around Disneyfying every port that you visit. I'm sure they'd have a good go. But
oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense.
But yeah, it's very much the destination is the ship.
Yes, you'd probably want to spend time aboard to experience everything on board, wouldn't you? So that makes sense.
Yes. Get your money's worth. So those possessed brooms again.
They are possessed. I'm not sure what's going on with Explorer 3. There's nobody at the hatch. Wonder what the fault is.
Being an Italian company or Italian parent company, they might be the same sort of timekeepers. We're going we're ready.
Yes. It's like,
Right, your mind sheath. She'll be away on the dot.
absolutely. Maybe it's more of a. We were thinking of leaving at 5:30, but actually the cappuccinos have just come out, so
Yeah.
we'll wait half an hour.
You can definitely tell the design though. It's got that sort of Italian flair, I suppose, on the ship. It's a bit smarter and
It was built in Italy, so probably an influencing factor there.
Yeah. Alan Britton made a good point. Technical fault on Explorer 3 Champagne Vault number 6, 0.5 degrees above optimum.
And that is a fault that we should address very quickly.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Nice cube in the whiskey, not quite the right shape.
Yeah, built in Genoa in Italy. In fact, there is a cruise ship museum in Italy at the place, I think it's the place where they build cruise ships, and I don't remember the name. It's something like Malfacon or something. I haven't actually read the word enough to remember what the word is. If that makes sense.
Be careful with that one.
But I think it's something like Malfacon. Anyway, it's very near Croatia, around that corner. Hi there, shipmate Chris. Oh, it says at least a 30-minute delay. Blimey.
Ah. There's a Galata in Genoa, Galata Maritime Museum.
No, it's not in Genoa. It's in Malfa. It's in the top. It's like very northeast of Italy. It's round the corner near Croatia. It's not far from there. Yeah, it's just around the.
There's a surprising amount of ship museums in Italy, actually. I've got a great long list of them.
Yeah, well, they build quite a lot of ships, don't they? Monfalcon or Monfalchon. So, anyway, there's a fantastic museum there, which I'm going to visit in a few weeks' time. Or a couple of months' time, actually, I suppose I should say.
James Dawson will be very upset. Very envious.
Yeah, it looks good. I must say, it does look very Italian. Lots of sort of design led.
No opening times.
No, I think you've got to book a ticket in advance as well.
Nah.
Well, that's slightly annoying. Could do with a bit of chainsaw time down there on the Isle of Wight to get rid of that tree.
And the one's Mayflower Park whilst you got used to the chainsaw.
Yes. We'd have a much better view without those. They never used to be there. Many years ago, I've seen some pictures from the 70s and 80s, and there's no trees in Mayflower Park.
Ah. Used to come here, it was all fields. Look at that photo bomb again. A red funnel.
Yeah. That's all they're good for. So we've not got too many more left with Disney Dream, have we? There's this one. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before she goes.
Yes, they swoop in, scoop up the money from their school holidays and waft out again.
6
with their
yes.
pockets loaded.
Yeah, 6 more cruises until this one. And I noticed that when she's over in Fort Lauderdale, in Florida, that the cruises are much shorter. They're all 4 and 5 day cruises.
Yes.
I'm guessing that's so
and they are here really quite a short market as well. Quite short timescales compared to some others. It tends to be the way that cruise lines seem to be going now, like with P&O. Arvia was doing longer things, but like for 2028 certainly she's doing 7-day fjords and then Spain and France and alternating. So that's all she's doing for the whole of the season, I think, is 7-day itineraries, which yes, you can book a back-to-back, but it's not quite the same as going off a little bit further away, somewhere down to the Canaries and things, because you've got to be 10-11 days to do that.
Yes. Shipmate Big Sean Sky says, do they do 7-day cruises out of Miami?
Yes.
There you go then. Saves me
Almost
checking.
definitely.
Certainly out of Fort Lauderdale.
Disney one. Sorry, I didn't see the word Disney.
Yeah, out of Fort Lauderdale, there's the odd 8-day one, but it's predominantly 4 and 5s. The odd 8-day and the odd 7-day one. Like one a month.
Looking.
Yeah, it is one a month. Out of Fort Lauderdale.
I think the main purpose of that is fresh wallets. So the sooner you can turn people around, you get a fresh wallet of people.
That's very sceptical of you there, but I think you are probably correct.
Sadly so.
Having never been on a Disney cruise, are there lots of shops on board? I'm guessing lots of merchandising opportunities.
Definitely. I've not been on one either, so Spike can probably answer better.
That's
but
what I was thinking. Spike
yeah,
or
almost definitely.
Well, we've got a 30-minute delay on Explora 3. Slightly annoying.
Yeah, Port Canaveral I'm just looking at for 7-night Disney itineraries. They do 7-night Eastern, 7-night Western Caribbean sailing at Port Canaveral, so you've got to drive a bit. Or fly into somewhere different.
So what have we got on board Explora? 9 distinct culinary experiences, including in-suite dining, unlimited beverages, including fine wines, champagne, premium spirits, specialty coffees, teas, soft drinks. Available anytime, including in-suite. 1 in-suite welcome bottle of champagne on arrival. Maybe that's the problem. They've run out of welcome champagnes.
Yeah.
1 in-suite bottle of wine and 1 in-suite bottle of spirit of your preference on arrival. Okay, so making sure you've fully...
Plenty of booze.
Yeah, fully equipped. Access to the ocean wellness area, thermal spa, group wellness, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, authentic, intuitive service from our team of hospitality experts. On-board gratuities, shuttle service from the airport from port to the city centre. Actually, that sounds very much like one of the ones you did the other day. I can't think. Was that
This
Ocean,
one's
yeah?
more so with the fact that you'll get a bottle of champagne when you get on board, and a bottle of wine, and a bottle of spirits.
Yeah, true.
On board, it's like, okay, I don't know if I'd manage that in a week. Maybe I would. But yeah, they seem to include everything, really, I would say, on here.
Yeah, so that's not terrible then, well, price-wise. About £5,000.
No, I mean, some include, like, they'll include wine and beers and things with dinner and lunch, or lunch and dinner. But, yeah, they seem to include everything.
Do have a picture. Someone's shipmates asked for a picture of Explorer. Yeah, unfortunately we can't see much of Explorer because only a small ship and doesn't really poke out much above the ocean terminal. Well, you did send over some pictures.
They're up.
How do I do this? How can I do this? I might have to hide you for a second, Paul. I'll have to put you away, put you back in your box. There you go.
Won't be the first time.
Let's have a look. I think you sent some good pictures over earlier. Let's find them. There we go. That is Explorer. What did you say she looked like earlier, Paul? She said she looked like a Cunard ship, did you think?
Like a super yacht. Yeah, a little bit like a Cunard ship.
Yeah.
A bit sort of super yachty.
I see what you mean about the stern, yes. Quite a big area there. It's changed. Not utilised all the space.
No. That's what tends to happen these days, is they'll build cabins right to the very back of the stern and yes, it's nice to have an aft view cabin, but it's nice to also look down and have some outside areas down there.
Registered in Malta. There we go.
Reminds me of the tale of like super yachts, and
Yes,
where
very
they've
much so.
got they open the back out and it's a platform kind of area, doesn't it?
You're back. Back in your box.
Back in my box. Excellent. The Explorer logo, that little sort of mandala thing that they've got, has got MSC's logo in the middle of it. Have you spotted that or not?
No, I haven't.
No.
Oh, yes,
The
so it has.
flowery, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And on the very front of the ship there,
Oh, there we go.
bow, I've forgotten what they're called. Bow, not mascot. They have like a badge plaque type thing, and that's
Yes.
the MSC logo as well. Right on the very front of the bow.
So they're not hiding their MSC connection then, are they?
No. I suppose they've built quite a reputation on MSC. They're known for being a large company, so it's rather than just being seen as some new small ship company that's not necessarily justified, because people know MSC Yacht Club is very, very good. So I suppose it's the next sort of step for people that have tried Yacht Club and really like it, and it's essentially one entire ship of Yacht Club.
How much more is Yacht Club than a sort of normal cabin on an MSC ship?
It depends. You can get
Yeah.
some really good bargains. Because they've got there are a couple of interior suites now in the Yacht Club.
Okay.
So those can be quite a good value entry level, I suppose, to it. But
So I'm just imagining.
it does depend on which cruise.
This Ocean Terrace suite at £5,000. I'm just imagining that's not that much of a leap from a yacht club for 8 nights.
No, that's it. I think it's that sort of people that enjoy Yacht Club on the bigger ships, which obviously there are enough people in those. I think that's the kind of market that they're hoping to attract with this as well, which seems to be working for them. I think they built the first 2 and then thought this has worked. Hence the order books being filled up for the next 3. 4.
That is certainly something that I think the cruise companies get right, isn't it? It's trying to position each ship in a slightly different segment of the market for different people.
This sector's really growing, though. The sort of
Yes.
ultra luxury or the premium. I think once people have tried it and realised that, yes, okay, it is more, when you're looking at the price tag, actually by the time that you're on board and you experience the extra space and the quality of service and the fact there's not tons of people queuing up for everything, I think they really appreciate that actually is worth the extra price tag. And like we've just said, it's, once everything all considered, what you get for it. I mean, even if you look for a drinks package and then a bottle of spirits and a bottle of bubbly and a bottle of wine just for boarding, that's a fair few quid's worth in itself.
Yes. Shipmate Leslie Taylor asked the questions, is Explorer similar to Cunard's Queen's Grill?
Yes, it depends what aspect, I suppose, that you're comparing Queen's Grill. But yeah, again, I think it would be a similar thing to people that go for the sort of suites and things like that on any cruise line, really. Even if it comes to Celebrity, for example, if you're in the market for a suite normally on there, then I think that's Explorer is for you in that respect, because the price will be the equivalent to paying for that, but you've got a whole ship full of like-minded people.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, yes. Yeah, you don't have the differentiation, do you? Everyone is at a very similar level.
Exactly. And you know that the service is going to be good. Whichever restaurant you go into, you know the food's going to be great. Not that it's not on any other cruise line, but if you like that elevated level of service and standard of food, and you know where they're not necessarily trying to streamline costs and things, then that's the thing I think that's appealing to people. More and more people, like I say, are trying it, and where cruise lines generally have attracted a lot more new to cruise people,
Yeah.
For say P&O and things like that, then that's kind of stayed at a certain level, you know, an entry level to cruising. You know, all different kind of cruise lines like that, and then you've got people that like the sort of tradition part of it. Not that Explorer are traditional, but you go on a cruise for the big experience kind of thing, and I think that's what these ultra luxury lines are aiming for now.
Yes.
You know, that super level of service and things like that. So it's
Yes, I don't
need
know.
to get on board one.
I don't know how it compares price wise, but it doesn't. I don't think it looks to me. That doesn't look radically different from a Queen's Grill price wise.
No.
Shipmate Leslie says we always do Queen's Grill, so probably for us. Yes, could well be. Although you've only got 2 cruises this year, but I'm guessing we've got more next year if we've got Explorer 4 coming. Did you?
Yes, yeah, we've got
Is that
a
what you
few.
said?
I think I've put one in there, maybe
Okay.
with one of the.
Have a look.
I might have a couple of the adverts.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Can't remember.
Explorer 4. Yes, May. That's off to the
Yeah.
fields, calling in Stavanger, Bergen, Nordenfjord, Flom. I think it's pronounced Flom. It's difficult to say.
Yes.
And then Copenhagen. I think I prefer Flan, though. It just reminds me of Flan.
I love a flan.
Just, they're out of date, aren't
My
they?
nan used to make an excellent flan.
Yeah. They are out of date. Shipmate Spike says, yeah, P&O's drinks package is £55 per person. So, yeah, that's
Per day.
Per day, yeah. So by the time you factor that in,
Yeah.
it's that all adds
And
up.
again, that's. Yeah, exactly. And there's probably limits to a certain extent, and I think they do something along the lines of 15 drinks. Not that you're necessarily going to go bonkers with it, but it's just the fact that you're not upcharged for things. You know, the fact that you pay a higher price to start with, but you're less likely to be. I think Virgin used the phrase nickel and dimed, which you were
That's right.
questioning before. Yeah, less likely to be nickel and dimed on things. It's just going to be there. If you want something, then there it is. Not all that it's going to cost you.
Well, updates from Chris at VTS. Apparently, the problem is sorted. She'll be underway soon. Just watching a lovely oil tanker departing from Fawley. I wonder what name she's got. They've always got peculiarly soft and gentle names. This one is Kufra. That's not what I was expecting. You know, we've got ladies' names.
Not like Manamana.
Alma Numma was a container ship.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, Gas Defiance is down there at Fawley at the moment.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Going to bring out the dad joke again, aren't you?
Yeah. No. I've withhold it. It's,
Oh, good. Well done.
I've kept it locked away.
Yeah, Leslie Taylor that was commenting about Queen's Grill and things. If you wanted to make a little comparison, I think by all means get in touch, and quite happy to look at comparisons for Queen's Grill and Explorer for you to see what the difference is.
Well, and equally, I may suggest the Oceania cruise line as well, because they come in out of Port Southampton a bit more often.
True.
And they have a very high chef passenger to chef ratio, so they've lots of chefs on board, and also not as big, so you do get that luxury experience. And they include, I'm not sure they quite include all the things that Explorer includes, but very nearly.
Yes, yeah. Again, you can go for excursion credit or drinks package type things, or further. I think you get, if I remember rightly, you get like wine with your lunch and with your dinner on there, but you can choose either the excursion credits or to have sort of alcohol when you like, kind of thing. So
That's right. Yes, there's some sort of there were some complicated minutiae of the details.
yes, they changed it recently. Just when I got my head around it, they changed it recently. So
Yeah, I know you get, depending on the grade, I think you get a butler depending on the grade of cabin. I think
Correct,
you get a daily bottle of spirits as well, depending on the grade as well. I think, or a daily bottle of something. But all of them, I think, have Wi-Fi included, and you get specialty restaurants. You can go to any specialty restaurant, I think, only once. But if you're on a certain grade, you can go to any of them. But you can go to all the specialty restaurants once, which I thought was good. You're not restricted, you know.
yeah.
Shipmate Daniel Elliott asking a pertinent question: do the Explorer have any disabled cabins on board? Now that's something I can't easily access that information on my.
Sure, they would do. Let me look. In fact, it would be daft of them to build a ship without, to be honest. These days, because everything's that much more Explorer. I'm typing at the same time. Much more accessible these days, so which is great.
Yeah.
Where am I looking?
So on a shipmate says the
Yes, wheelchair accessible.
says the front of Explorer 3 looks a bit like the Disney ship. I guess it does a bit, doesn't it? It's got a hint of Disney about that. Very similar colour scheme as well. Can't quite work out if the hull is black or blue.
I think it's very dark blue. What was their colour?
That's what it feels like to me.
Yes, when I was creating their the background for their logo, it was just a very dark blue. I even give you the hex code if you really want.
No.
But yeah, it's very, very dark blue. You compare to your Solent Ships logo on that banner.
Yeah, that's just blue, I think.
Yes.
Actually, I did find some. I was just about to order some. I was hoping to be a bit more productive today than I was, and I wasn't. But I'm going to order up some flags. I do have a Solent Ships flag, which I'm actually quite happy with, and I've sort of forgotten about it. But I have to reignite the ship store on the website. Then if you want to purchase a Solent Ships flag, I'll give you priority zoom-ins on the live streams. Excellent.
Priority zoom-ins. Excellent.
Oh, she's apparently all singled up.
11 wheelchair accessible cabins on Explorer 3.
That's not many out of 463, is it?
No, but it's still a fairly high percentage for a cruise ship, generally. They don't have full. I mean, there's a few that have extra space and things like that, but full wheelchair accessible with a wet room and the extra space to negotiate around the bed and handrails and things in the right places. The proper ADA compliant, they call them, for the American side.
Yeah, I think there was one of the ships I went on had quite a lot of them. I'm trying to think which ship it was. I think it was the ambassador ship I went on, the one, because that had just been refurbished, hadn't it? And I think on one of the floors they'd put in quite a lot of the wet rooms.
Okay.
Also, I think the lady was saying that quite a lot of the customers, even if they don't use the easy access of the nature of the cabin, they actually quite like the wet rooms rather than the sort of some of those. I think on the older ships, some of the showers, you've got to sort of like jump into them. You've got to hike up in, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, Ambition's only got 2 wheelchair
really?
Accessible.
Oh, maybe they've just got lots of wet room cabins then.
Yes. Yeah, I think that is. Like I say, it's the actual, the space, because obviously they've got a bit of a balancing act to do between being compliant and inclusive for everybody and profitable. So of course, if you can squeeze 3 cabins in rather than 2 accessible ones, then they possibly will.
That makes sense. Just saw one line come in on Explorer. A lovely red end to it. Very fancy.
Isn't it?
Don't know how long that will stay red for.
No.
when it goes around those dirty
Probably-
bollards.
Probably polishing it as it goes in, cleaning the line, bleaching the lines as they go in. Very smart chap at the hatch as well with his navy blue hat.
Yes, I noticed that. They do look very smart, don't they? We've got quite a busy week coming. Do you know we've got 4 ships on Thursday departing? And 1 from Portsmouth.
I think that was a luxury one as well, wasn't it? Wasn't that a Viking, was it? It was something else.
Asmara something. I think. Or is that the Virgin one?
Oh, she was going the other day for quite a long... I don't think she's back till September, maybe, because she was going right up to Iceland.
Right, okay.
Version 1, I think.
No, it's Valiant Lady on Thursday.
Oh, it is. Oh, there you go.
Azamara Quest.
Time's
What day is it?
flown already.
Azamara Quest on Wednesday. Valiant Lady on Thursday. What else have we got going in at Portsmouth? Nordstenen, a Vestland Classic. Hebridean Sky, Viking Neptune. Amadea from Phoenix Rising. Familiar with those?
Oh, German.
So that's
Phoenix Rising, isn't it, I think?
so yeah, it's just a call. So you can't really sell it on just a call, can you?
No.
The National Geographic Endurance. Get a few of those in there. That's just a call. Saga, Spirit Adventure. You can't sell those because they're direct sell only, don't they?
Unfortunately.
So you're telling me?
I think they go with a couple of the very large serve yourself online agents.
Oh, just looking down through this list of what's calling in at Portsmouth, there's very little you can actually sell in Portsmouth. There's a lot of Saga. Yeah, there's a lot of Saga and a lot of calls. There's only a few turnarounds.
So it's quite nice when Virgin popped up. But unfortunately, after they've done the 20th and then the 27th, she's off. And they've not got any future plans to come back to Portsmouth.
Are they going to come back to the UK at all?
Pass. Don't know. They've got their 4th ship out and about now, so never say never. And I don't think they took off quite as well in Australia as they'd hoped. But Royal Caribbean have sent... I was watching something the other day. The Royal Caribbean have sent a 4th ship. No, a 3rd, sorry. So they've got Ovation of the Seas, Anthem of the Seas, and something else. Another fairly new one. So they've obviously done something right in Australia. Perhaps Virgin weren't quite, don't know, didn't hit home with their marketing or something like that.
Interesting.
But they tried it, but unfortunately it didn't take off.
So whereabouts in the world are the Virgin ships based at the moment? Do you know?
They've got, what's their test? One's doing, I think, Alaska or up that way.
Okay, yep.
Then Caribbean, one's Caribbean all the time, I think. Another one was doing Barcelona and I think somewhere in Italy as well, over that way. I can't remember without Googling. Look at that, terrible. It depends what time of year, I suppose, as well.
Yeah.
So every time I think that they're somewhere, they move them. That's the only problem being on camera. You can tell when I'm Googling.
That's okay. I can hide you away.
It's fine. I don't profess to know everything.
Oh, there's another line coming in. Yeah, I've got nice red ends. Very distinctive.
Yeah, Scarlet Lady, Mediterranean, Italian Riviera, Valiant Lady, Northern Europe, British Isles, but obviously that's till she finishes. Resilient Lady, Miami, Brilliant Lady, West Coast and Pacific Northwest, running Alaska from Seattle.
So you were right
far
then,
off.
yes. Funnily enough, I could see the cruise terminal in Seattle from my apartment in Seattle.
No.
In fact, I did have a camera at the time, except for back in those days, you could stream video, so it was just uploading a picture every 30 seconds or so.
Yes.
And not of the cruise terminal either, it was just facing downtown. But it was very popular. I had quite a few. I can't remember, it was featured in the local news, the camera was, for some reason. I can't remember what it was now. There was something happened and my camera caught it. I can't think what it was.
I'm convinced that's why Foley Cam exists. Just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
Just in case, Cam.
Oh, here we go. There's one more line coming up. We can't see the stern of Explora because she's a short little ship. Only 268 metres long. 72,000 gross tons. Like somewhere between... She's either a large small ship or a small medium ship. Right in that sort of strange sizing. She has a number of sister ships as well. You'll be surprised to learn. The Explorer 1, the Explorer 2, the Explorer 4, the Explorer 5, and the Explorer 6.
I don't know how they come up with these names.
I don't know either.
The board meeting.
Board meetings, yeah.
Again, is that the Italian element? Not enough coffee. That'll do. We'll call it that.
I like
Where's the wine?
some of the Italian names that they use for ships. They're quite joyful.
I suppose they ran out with all the creative names, or will run out of them with all the MSC ships. They're building those at a rate of knots as well. So,
Oh, it looks like the last line's coming in.
certainly aren't coming in as fast as some other lines. You seem to see like 3 or 4 all going at once, don't you?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe they're tidied away very neatly,
Perhaps.
untwisted.
Well, that looks like that's the last one coming in. See if I can make you pop back up again. There we go.
No. Somebody was saying, Keith Walker in the chat was saying, what price do you pay to go on the Explorer 3? Got a banner for that. When the captain gets a mo, he might push his button.
There we go. That's for September. That's the next cruise out this year on Explorer 3. There's only 2 cruises out of Southampton on Explorer 3. This one and that one.
I think I sent you... I think it was for this. It was that one, so you can go for 8 nights or 16 nights, leaving on the same date. I think. Possibly.
One in May.
Maybe I didn't.
Yes,
I might be hallucinating.
Yeah, so it's because like you were saying, the cruises are quite long, aren't they? They're not just
yes,
out of Southampton back to Southampton. They're more of a sort of a long journey cruise. And I noticed that you could get on at various different times and do different legs. It's almost like the sort of world cruises. Oh, there she's on the move. Wonder if she'll blast her horn.
Type of a horn do you reckon she's got? Being a small ship, you don't expect a big bellowy horn, do you?
You don't, do you expect like a smaller, parpier one, but
Oh, yeah.
it's never a done deal. Oh,
Oh,
there we go. Just turn the microphone on. I have the microphone on a delay so that when I can hear it, I can then not get caught out by it. There we go. So that was 3 honks for going backwards. There we go. I think that's a pretty decent horn that was on Explorer 3 there.
not full of sea salt yet, is it?
No. Just had an update. apparently there was some issue and they were thinking of maybe having a tug. But they appear to be sorted the issue and no tug needed.
Don't want to bump your nice posh ship, do you? Your new ship.
Yeah, I wondered why Iona had a tug the other evening.
I don't know. Mystery.
It's normally because of technical faults. Anyway, Explora 3, a brand new ship. First time seeing her in port today. And she is off. Where is she off to? I did have it written down here somewhere. She's off on various combinations of cruises. But we'll go for the long one, because that's more exciting. Off on a 24-day round trip to the fjords, basically. It's calling it Mondal in Norway, Sadness in Norway, Olden in Norway, Bergen in Norway. Oh, our shipmate Hans Olof Mork, you better get some pictures. And then Flom in Norway, Copenhagen in Denmark, Tallinn in Estonia, Stockholm in Sweden, Riga in Latvia, Visby in Gotland Island in Sweden, Bornholm Island in Denmark. That's a new one. I've not seen that before. Copenhagen in Denmark, Aarhus in Denmark, another one, Lyskill in Sweden. I've not seen that before. Oslo in Norway, Hamburgers in Germany, and then back to the port of Southampton. So that's it's quite a lot of interesting destinations there. A couple of new places. Like you say, due to the fact that she's a bit smaller.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Can squeeze into smaller places. She's probably allowed into smaller places as well. I imagine the larger ships have probably got restrictions where they're allowed to berth. And
yes.
Disgorge a load of shipmates.
Yeah. Shipmate Traction Studio says it's louder than Disney Dream's horn. Yes. Disney Dream is not the loudest of horns. Plus, I think she played it when she was pointing the other direction and the wind's in the wrong direction. So it was at least the wind may be in the wrong direction for Explorer, but at least the horn's facing this way. So what have you found here? Oh, this is the next one. This is the next cruise, isn't it, on Explorer? 8 nights.
Yes.
Nordic Discoveries and Geothermal Wonderlands.
It had a longer title than that, but that was the crux of it. The most
creative titling.
Very much so.
So again, Greencastle in Ireland. I don't think I've seen any stop in Greencastle before. Stornoway in the Isle of
Look up where it was.
Yeah, Stornoway in the Isle of Lewis Harris. Siege Ford in Iceland, Akura in Iceland, Reykjavik in Iceland overnight. 8 nights on board. Ocean Terrace Suite from just under 5,000. Penthouse from 6,000. Are there any internal cabins? Internal only cabins, or are they all balconies?
I don't think there are on this. No. That price, by the way, includes flight and transfers on the way back.
I missed
this
that.
one.
Oh, yes, so it does.
Yeah.
Actually, so
either Heathrow or Manchester.
Flights and transfers. And is that transfers to a city of your choice or something, is it? Or
no, but from the ship to the airport. So
from the
destination.
Ship, yeah. Okay, right. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, that's not so bad.
No, again, if you thought that you went and stayed at a 5-star hotel and had entertainment every night, went out to the theatre and had, top quality meals and things like that, and then you went to all those different destinations as well, and all the inclusions that they have on board, if you actually sort of break it down, it doesn't actually work out too much at all.
No, and there's less people on the ship. There's only I don't know if we've had the passenger or crew numbers, but I think there's probably only about 1,000 passengers on board.
And similarly, if you're the only ship in port, if you're heading to one of these small ports, it's not like where a mega ship turns up and again you've got 5,000 people in the town that weren't there before, or 6,000 potentially, or there's only the amount of people that's on your ship.
Shipmate Jane Welch says that no, they are all ocean suites, no broom cupboards on Explorer. That's a pity, because that's about all I can afford of the broom cupboards.
I was going to say that's the captain's go-to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the captain's prize point right there.
Well, it is on that one that was transatlantic that you sent over the other day. And which ship?
Oh, yes. Liberty of the Seas, wasn't it?
£690 or something.
And it was a 13 nights or something. I think it was.
Like that, yeah.
Mm.
I think the other usual thing about that. Well, I think it was that the one that was 9 days at sea as well. Yes, because it was going to Galveston.
Down a bit. Yes, that was it, Galveston. Or was that coming back? No, it was going to Galveston. There was one coming back that I sent across yesterday, I think. Yeah, and eastbound. Yeah, I mean, if you equate that to staying in a hotel for that length of time, you couldn't even get the hotel for that, could you? Really?
No, wasn't that? What is that?
Crazy money.
Mediocre hotel these days is £100 a night, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, that includes breakfast.
Yeah, if you're lucky. So yeah, definitely something to consider.
Well, you say she's got some lovely proportions about the Explorer 3. Definitely a whiff of the sort of super yacht. There is those.
I think so.
There's those smaller ships. I can't think of the line now, and they really do look like super yachts. I can't think of which line them are.
There's Emerald. We've got a couple of super yacht size, the ones that have got and Scenic as well.
Scenic. That's
They've got helicopters.
That's it.
They've got 2 helicopters on board. I was watching a video the other day with interviewing the pilots, and they said, "Is this the best job in the world?" I said, "Yeah, probably." As a helicopter pilot, you're going around all these exotic places, and you get to fly people around and look at the sights, and then park your helicopter back on the ship and go back to your cabin.
Yeah, that's a pretty great job.
Yeah.
Do you think it's too late to go to helicopter school?
No. Why you go? You get some of these small ships they look a bit tall and they look sort of stumpy, don't they? This, I feel like it's sort of longer, a bit more sleek. And some of the ultra luxury ones have got a sort of a big bit at the front, and then they cut away in the middle, so it goes down and then it goes back up again at the aft.
Yep.
The silhouette.
Shipmate Jane Welch is obviously been doing her research here. The ethos for Explora ships is they want to design a luxury hotel on the sea, so all the ocean terrace cabins all head of departments came from luxury hotel brands, so it was a different perspective. Well, there we go.
Oh. Excellent spanner. Keris, revealing information about Red Osprey. Medical emergency on board, ambulance waiting at the terminal.
Oh dear. Can't see the ambulance. Quite a lot of traffic down there. I don't know if we've had any passenger or crew numbers or Explorer. I don't have the radio on at the moment. I'm guessing they're probably somewhere around 1,000 on board. Anyway, so the geothermal cruise there. What else have you found? Striking shorelines and fjord wonderlands. That's that for 8 nights. Oh, that's on Explorer 4. That's for next year.
Yeah, again, it was a little bit difficult to find too many for this year.
Yes, which only in port for 2 days.
Late.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then what else do we have? So Explorer 4, I think Explorer 4 will be here quite a few times next year, will she?
Yes, and again, it's where she's going off kind of one way. It's either going from here or back to here.
Okay.
So although she's based here, she's sort of going a bit further up.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Was it the previous one that you had 2nd of May for 8 nights and then 2nd
Yes.
of May for 16 nights?
That's right.
There you go.
Yes.
That's the one. You can leave, yeah. So that's your round. No, that's not even quite a round trip, that one. Even though it's 16 nights, it sort of heads back a bit. But
yeah, so that's up to the fjords and then back to Copenhagen, and then this is extending
first time you get
that.
to Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Extending this and then going to Helsinki, Stockholm overnight, Tallinn in Estonia, Visby in Sweden, and Ron, and then Copenhagen. So yeah, some interesting locations.
I think I was going mad.
No,
I thought I'd done that.
Normally that's my department.
But yeah, so while there's sort of familiar ports there's a couple of places that you don't see very often. Even like Stockholm overnight is, and Helsinki as well.
Yeah.
It's quite a nice little itinerary, that one.
Shipmate Jane Welsh, she's obviously a dedicated explorer. She says she's for December cruise Christmas, she's paid £303 per night. B2B.
Back to back.
Barcelona to Barcelona around the Med. Solo fare on Explora 2. Good prices to be had. Plus £250 off onboard credit. Sorry, how much did you say there was per night?
303.
203. That doesn't seem unreasonable.
No.
Over Christmas as well, and for a single, of course.
Yep. And especially when they're launching new ships and new itineraries and things as well. If you're in there at the beginning as well, that's, there are some really good prices to be had. Because at the end of the day, they don't want it sailing empty. So if there are cabins available, sometimes last minute as well, but not so much these days.
No, you tell me
they don't
that.
want to encourage people to wait till the last minute and then book.
Yeah, you were telling me that because I was asking you for
them.
some last minute deals, and you said they just don't sort of exist anymore.
Yeah, they probably do, but they're certainly not like they used to be. Like I say, I think they want their money in and to know that things are sold.
Yeah.
Before they even think about sending it anywhere.
I think the only time you've had some good deals for me is when there's been a change to the itinerary, like the ship's broken down and they've had to change the itinerary, and then that's been there's been some cracking deals then, but otherwise, they're not.
Yeah. There's that stern. That's very nice, isn't it? That.
Yeah, it's not
that little sun lounger, little sort of half infinity, isn't it? That pool.
It is. There's not many people out and about, is there?
Having about a 24-course dinner. No, I don't think
I'm
it's quite
assuming that's a public area and it's not someone's own personal infinity pool there.
There seemed to be, when I was looking at the images of it, there were a couple. I need to sit and look at the deck plans, actually, because they're all fairly similar. You've got the balconies above there. That bit there you're looking at, the lower part, is like a pool with sun lounges around it.
Yes.
And then you've got one slightly higher, which is another sort of tiered area.
Oh, yes. Looks like a bar at the top. I can see that.
Yeah, not what you normally see. It's nice to see one, well, I was going to say in the flesh, but not a brochure picture.
In the metal.
Yes.
Yes, definitely much smaller. I can tell. Normally on port cam view, it's the ships fill the screen, but it's actually quite a lot of space around her.
The titles do amuse me. sometimes the names of the cruises. You get some other lines and it just says Spain.
Yeah, they are amusing. Sometimes they don't make much sense to me.
No.
What else have we got? What else did you find? Explora 4 for June. A journey of breathtaking Arctic wilderness and mystical Norwegian scenery. Okay.
There you go.
Somebody's
I had to make that smaller.
get a bit flowery with their prose there. What's this then? It's a 13 nights cruise. From Southampton to Southampton. Calls in at Trondheim. Bronyans.
Something you can't say.
Yeah, Bronyans. That's I've not seen that one before. Leknes, Tromsø, Honningsvåg, Harstad. That's a new one. Olsund, Lerivik. I think I've seen that before, but not very often. Lerivik. Back towards Southampton. Yeah, I see that is quite a lot of interesting places. So where's the Brønnøysund? Well, that might be Brannasand. Brothers, I don't know. I'm sure Hans Olof Moore could be going mad.
Hans, where are you? I do love it when he corrects you, but he spells it the same.
Yes, he said it's not.
You don't pronounce it like that.
It's not flam. It's flam. It's like
Yeah, like scones and scones.
yeah.
It's spelled S-C-O-N-E.
I did look them up a long time ago. Went through the website and got the pronunciations for them all, but it's so difficult when the pronunciation is completely different to how it's spelt, and then next time you look at it, I don't remember the pronunciation, so I just go back.
No. Was it this or was it that?
Yeah.
It's these funny characters as well, isn't it? The A's with the squiggly O thing above it, and then the O crossed out.
Yes, that's right. Well, as the Explorer 3 heading off on her first call to the port of Southampton.
Very nice.
Shipmates
in the sunshine and everything.
Yeah, shipmate Spike's asking when the next group cruises on MSC Explorer.
I'll take your deposit today, Spike. Not a problem at all. I can help you with that. No problem, sir. You start us all off.
Shipmate
nice.
Sussex Rail Enthusiast says, do you remember the EasyJet cruise ship?
Yes, Easy Cruise, very, very orange, inside and out.
Oh, really? Well, I don't
Yes.
know. What happened to that then?
Didn't take off. Oh, pardon the pun. Unintended completely. Yeah, I think they tried, and I think it was a bit too overwhelmingly orange for them. You know, literally everything. Like the cabin was that sort of orange melamine kind of.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't look lovely, but yeah, cheap and cheerful, I suppose. But I think they just didn't attract quite so many. I don't think you got things like meals included even. It was just
Oh, wow.
the same sort of principle as the airline. So you just bought your food as you went, and
Oh, wow. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
whether
probably
enough people didn't grasp the concept or
Exactly.
wasn't the right time.
Shipmate.
Might even work now.
Exactly. Maybe, yeah. Shipmate Adrian Goodrich says that sailed on Explorer 2 twice. They are fantastic ships. Great staterooms, suites. Great food. They set the bar really high. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can see why there's a gap in the market for this sort of offering. It's a step up. And you might be able to find some, like, say, you can often find this on other ships, but then the whole ship is varied, isn't it? Whereas this one's a much smaller ship, less people in general, and
Yeah.
a better quality.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if it is something that you do normally, if you go for a suite or a mini suite or something like that, then definitely get in touch and we can have a little look at different itineraries on here. And as with normally, I try and do prices for an inside and a balcony just to get a benchmark for all the different ships. But these ones are all suites, so yeah, even Ocean Terrace suite is going to be like having a junior suite on one of the other large cruise lines, so probably even better than that, to be honest, plus all those inclusions as well. So
All the extras included, yeah. Really, you haven't got much. You don't really need to spend money on board, do you? Really?
no, But you haven't got to pay out for a drinks package. You haven't got to pay out for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No tips. You haven't got to worry about
No,
that.
that's it. No gratuities.
And the specialty restaurant as well. Got everything really included.
Yep, it certainly has.
It could be in danger of being quite sozzled time you got off.
It could indeed. Right, well, that's... I feel a bit odd about the VTS being on. It's very strange not having the VTS radio in the background. I feel a bit hard of hearing. Excellent Spanner Carey says, "Oh yes, yes, that's what I was going to mention, and I got distracted by I think the ship was moving." So this Thursday we've got 4 ships and 1 from Portsmouth, and Saturday I think we've got 4 ships as well. We're going to have the guess the number of passengers departing the port of Southampton. Don't know if you've played this before. Excellent Spanner Carey has made a couple of entry forms. You put in your guess of how many shipmates you think are departing just from Southampton, not Portsmouth, because I can't hear the radio from Portsmouth, so I don't actually know what the numbers are. So we'll play this game, and whoever gets the closest will win some merchandise from the ship's stores. And we've got passenger and crew numbers for Explora 3, 793 passengers, 690 crew. Oh, that's not far off a 1-to-1 ratio.
That's a ratio, isn't it?
Yeah. So she's not even a full ship, because I think her maximum is something like 926 at double occupancy. So yeah,
it's
so
under 1,000, doesn't it?
yeah,
Sure.
so she's a couple hundred short. So that's why that'd be a lovely cruise on there then.
Bit late now, unfortunately.
Yes.
We can get you on in September. That's all right. We manage that one for you.
Oh, it's looking a bit hazy out there. Yeah, so that's what's coming up. Tomorrow, I don't think there's anything on tomorrow. Is there anything on tomorrow? I don't think there is. No, I think I'm not sure now. I can tell it's hot in my cabin. My brain is slowly malfunctioning. Yep, nothing tomorrow. 1 ship on Wednesday, the Aurora. 4 ships on Thursday, and we're having the guess the number of shipmates challenge. And as soon as the first number has been called, I will stop the challenge. If you go to the live stream, there is actually a link already for the entry form on there. Then 2 on Friday, Arcadia and Disney Dream again. Then the 4 on the Saturday, yeah, Sky Princess, Celebrity Apex, Iona and Ventura. 2 on Sunday, Norwegian Star, Liberty of the Seas. And 1 on Monday, Disney Dream. Hopefully we'll get some decent honking out of it. I did remember last year when we had Disney Dream, she wasn't particularly honky. No, not last year, whenever it was, a couple of years ago. She wasn't very honky. I think Disney Fantasy was the honkiest. Sure.
She gets the honkiest ship award.
Yeah, I think it was when we had Captain Wesley Dunlop, and he would lean on that button and give us...
Certainly did.
Yeah, it would give us... I think he gave us every tune and then did it twice.
And why not?
Absolutely.
Why not, indeed? Needs to have a word. Can we get him to phone the current captain somehow? Must know someone that knows someone.
You must know someone, surely. Right.
I never got a reply to my jibe about it.
Oh, did you
Wasn't
not?
a complaint as such. No.
Maybe I should ping their social media. Right, I'm really struggling here in my cabin. I realise my bucket of icy water is now dry.
Oh.
And it's hot in the cabin. Well, good to have you on board, Paul. It's like I say, if anyone has
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Good to have you. If anyone has any queries, about the Explorer 3 cruises and they want to book one up, just contact Paul. Or if you fancy something else on one of the other lines, or you don't know which line to take, because it's a confusing world out there of lots and lots of different cruises.
Yeah. And if you're looking fly cruises as well, I can do that for you. Or, anything from Southampton, or if you're over Tilbury way, we can do Ambassador, or anywhere you want to go, really.
That's right. Excellent. Well, good to have you aboard. I shall be returning Wednesday. and we should be doing the guess number of shipmates on board the ship on Thursday and Saturday. So I hope you enjoyed that with shipmates. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. And if you're a PayPal donor, a supporter of the channel, many thanks for your continued support. And of course, many thanks to the Blue Spanner crew for looking after the chat, not only this live stream, but all the other live streams, and also this live stream. They've been listening to the radio and catching all the numbers and things. Right, until next time, shipmates.
Southampton VTS, Red Osprey, good evening. That's shortly away from Roll Pier to Cows, please.
Red Osprey, Southampton VTS, to see if you have permission to depart Royal Pier for Cows at this time, 1914. Traffic information, Red Eagle approaching Lanes Lake inbound, and the Explorer 3 approaching 40 deep outbound to the east, clear channel vessel, over.
That's all, copy, thank you.
Explora 3, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Next boarding will be the Speaker J2145 at the station, Foxtrot, and the Pursuit TS2145 station Echo. Over. Roger 6 VTS, yes, caution. Over.
VTS, Red Eagle, Northwest at inbound.
Red Eagle VTS, continue at speed with caution. Over.
Copy, sir, thank you.
Speaker J, Southampton VTS. Speaker J, Southampton VTS. Speaker J VTS, that's all received, thank you. Speaker J VTS, that's all received, thank you. going to Southampton BTS. That's all received. Traffic information. The Explorer 3, Council turn, outbound to the east, clear channel vessel. Red Osprey, Lanes Lake outbound. Over.
That's all from me, thank you.
City of Chichester BTS. Crew for Southampton BTS. Crew for VTS has all received traffic information. The speaker J, 6 miles southeast of the NAB Tower inbound. Over. for VTS. For VTS, I repeat, traffic information, vessel Speaker J, 6 miles southeast of the nav tower, inbound, over.
VTS Veg 6, we're shortly away from Town Quay.
Jet 6, Southampton VTS, you have permission to depart Town Quay for cows at this time, 1939. Just local ferry traffic to affect your vessel. Over.
Copy. A VTS Red Osprey hook out.
Red Osprey VTS, that's all received. Thank you.